It is 3:16 a.m. The rule says do not open the door at 3:17. I am recording this so someone believes me. There is a soft knock. Slow. Like it knows my name. A voice outside says, "Hey, it's me. You forgot your keys. Let me in." It sounds exactly like me. But I am inside. If I stop talking, do not open. Here is what this story is about. I moved into a cheap apartment with one rule. Do not open the front door at 3:17 a.m., no matter what you hear. For 3 nights, something outside learns my voice, steals my memories, and finds new doors. This is how the rule breaks, how the doors move, and why I think it followed me. I move in on a Tuesday. 3rd floor. Cheap rent. The kind of cheap that makes you ask what is wrong with it. There is one yellow note on the fridge. It says, "Welcome. Do not open your front door at 3:17 a.m. No matter what you hear." That is the whole rule. I laugh. I told my friend Mia on a video call. She says, "It's a trap apartment." I say, "It's fine. I will lock the deadbolt and sleep." This is the last night I sleep easy. First night. I woke up at 3:12. Throat dry. No reason. A thin gold line of light shows under my door, like the hall light turned on by itself. At 3:16, my AC shuts off. The room is too quiet. There is a single knock. Heavy, not loud. Then a voice outside uses my name. It is my mom's voice. With the same little laugh. She lives 2 states away. I slide the chain even though the deadbolt is already locked. I hold my breath. I do not speak. I do not move. At 3:17 on the dot, a paper slides under the door. White paper. In my handwriting. It says, "Please. It's me. You are inside. I am outside." The hall light goes off. At 3:19, the AC turns back on. I do not sleep after that. The second night, it learns my routine. Morning. I text the landlord. I say, "Very funny prank." He replies fast. He says, "Not a prank. Do not talk to it. Do not look under the door. Cover the peephole." There is duct tape in the drawer, like he knew I would ask. I tape the peephole. Down the hall, I meet the old lady in 3B. She feeds a cat by the stairs. She says, "Don't stand in front of your door at that time. It's like that." I ask, "What is it?" She says, "You learn the shape by the sound." I learned the sound that night. Night 2. I set my phone on a chair, pointed at the door. Red record light on. Lights off. I try to breathe slowly. If anything happens to me, this is proof. Also, quick note while I'm still brave, if you want more real-time stories like this, hit subscribe now. It helps a lot. Okay, back to it. At 3:15, the door feels cold from across the room. A slow scrape moves along the wood. Not nails. Not metal. Like skin on wood. It stops. 2 light taps on the lock. Like it is counting. A voice says, "Don't tape the peephole." I did not speak. I only thought about the tape. Air moves by the door, like a small slot lifted. Now it sounds like my neighbor. The old lady. "Sweetie, there's a fire. Open." A thin alarm starts far away. It sounds fake. Too clean. I sniff. No smoke. I watch the crack under the door. No shadow. The alarm stops. A breath leans against the wood. A long exhale that does not end. I count to 60 in my head. At 60, the breath stops. At 3:17, the deadbolt turns. Slow. Click. Click. Like someone has a key. The chain holds. The chair slides. I do not move. I do not breathe. At 3:19, the bolt slides back by itself. Footsteps move away. But the sound is wrong. It sounds smaller the closer it gets. Like someone walks away while coming closer. Night 3. it brings a better trick. Day. I scrub through the video. At 3:17, the screen glitches for one frame. For that one frame, the door is open and I am gone. Then the door is shut again. I did not move. I go to the office. The landlord looks tired. I ask, what happens if I open it? He says, you won't like what comes in. I ask, what comes in? He says, not a who. Where? He gives me a small note, like he hates to write it. It says, do not speak to it. Do not say your name. If it cries, ignore it. If it laughs, cover your ears. If it sounds like you, step away from the door. It does not knock next time. It finds a better door. Night 3. Storm outside. I put a chair under the knob. I stack pots so they will fall and make noise. I stay in the kitchen. At 3:16, my phone dings. A new video. From my own number. To my own number. I play it. It shows my hallway. My door. I am outside in the video. Staring. My eyes do not blink. There is a scar on my arm in the video. Same as mine from a bike fall. Same shape. Same spot. I say something only I would know. The voice outside answers like me. You hid $20 under the blue bowl. Your uncle taught you to whistle by breathing in. You check the stove 3 times before bed. I hid the money under the blue bowl today. The handle turns. The chain lifts. The wood creaks. The chair slides an inch. My voice outside, a little annoyed, says, come on. You are inside. I am outside. That is the rule. That is not the rule. The rule is do not open at 3:17. The clock flips to 3:17. A new sound starts. A baby cries. A dog barks. Then Mia cries too. All at once. Layered. Wrong. I put my hands over my ears. I count to 60. At 54, the sound stops. Then the bathroom door clicks. I freeze. The rule never said which door. The bathroom door opens. But it is not my bathroom. It is my front hall. The same gold light under a door. A knock comes from inside the bathroom. 3 slow knocks. My voice speaks from inside that room. Hey, it's me. You forgot your keys. Let me in. Same line. Same tone. I backed away. The front door and the bathroom door look the same now. My small place folds in on itself. Every door leads to the same wrong hall. I grab my keys. They shake in my hand like a bell. At 3:18, both doors slam. The room lets out a breath. The stove clock changes to 3:20. My phone says 3:16. The microwave flashes 3:17 again and again like it is stuck. There is one more trick. It feels like mercy. It is not. A soft knock on the bedroom closet. Mia's voice says, please. It hurts here. It knows her name. It knows how she breathes when she cries. I want to open it so bad my fingers ache. I press my forehead to the closet. It is cold and damp, like breath soaks through. I say, tell me one thing I don't know. Mia's voice says, you die with your mouth open. A small laugh. Then silence. Then the same voice says, wrong answer. Sorry. I throw a blanket over the closet and pile books in front. At 3:19, something pushes under the door. It looks like a finger at first. Then it bends the wrong way. It taps the floor like there is an elbow where a nail should be. I whisper, no. A new voice answers. It is my voice, flat and empty. It says, we don't open doors. We move them. Every light turns on. Then off. Then on. The doors trade places in the dark. It feels like a cup game. I sit with my back to the wall. I shut my eyes. I hold my ears. I wait for my phone to show 3:21. Then 3:22. The room goes still. The bathroom is a bathroom again. The front door is a front door. The closet is a closet. I crawl to bed. I shake until sunrise. Morning. I pack to leave. I do not care about the deposit. By the mailboxes, a new tag sits in mine. It says, 317 tenant. No name. Just the time. I run. I take the stairs 2 at a time. The old lady from 3B watches me. She says, "You kept it in. Good." I ask, "What happens if someone opens?" She says, "It stops knocking." I say, "That sounds good." She pets her cat and looks past me. She says, "No, sweetie. That means it is already inside. Check your door time tonight. If your clock stutters at 3:17, you are not alone." I crash at Mia's place. Just for one night. No notes. No rules. We laugh. We eat pizza. We try to watch a dumb show. We say it will be fine. At 3:12, her thermostat clicks off. At 3:16, the hall light outside her door turns gold. At 3:17, my phone pings with a new video. From an unknown number. The video shows Mia's door. But it is from the wrong side. It is like a live view from inside the hall, looking in. My voice comes from the phone. "Hey. It's me. You forgot your keys. Let me in." The peephole on Mia's door goes dark. Like an eye presses it from the hall. But I am on the couch. And the eye blinks. There is a soft knock. If your door knocks at 3:17, do not open. Because it might be me. Stuck on the wrong side. Still knocking.